May 2006, paper 2, time zone 2, combination question. This problem covers function, inverse function, composite function, as well as the integration. Let's start with this. Maximum mark 18. Consider the function f and g, where f of x is 3x minus 5 and g of x is x minus 2. How do you read the function? Now there are two different functions, f and g. For f, whatever is inside the bracket, like x, that value is multiplied by 3, and that full value from that subtract 5. For g, whatever inside the bracket, from that value subtract 2. Find the inverse function f of x, 3x minus 5. So I'm starting with y is equal to 3x minus 5. There are two methods. Either you replace x and y and y by x in the beginning or at the end. I'm replacing in the beginning. So wherever y is there, I'm writing x. Wherever x is there, I'm writing y. So this function becomes y is now my x. 3x now becomes 3y and minus 5 as it is. When you replace in the beginning, you have to make y the subject of the formula, or you have to isolate a new y. So I'm taking minus 5 on the other side, becomes x plus 5 is equal to 3y. So dividing by both sides by 3, 3y upon 3 becomes y, and x plus 5 upon 3 becomes x plus 5 upon 3. Once you have y as isolation, write down f inverse of x is x plus 5 upon 3. Second one, g of x is equal to x plus 2. They have given g inverse of x is equal to x plus 2. You don't need to find out, they have already given that. And what you need to find? G inverse of f of x. G inverse of f of x is not multiplication, it's a composite function. So I'm writing this as it is, G inverse of f of x. When you do inverse of a composite function, keep the extreme left as it is, and this x will first combine with f. So I'm writing f of x. And what is my g of x? Is x plus upon 2. Now here x is my f of x, and f of x is 3x minus 5. Okay, so f of x is my 3x minus 5, so x is replaced by 3x minus 5 and this plus 2 as it is. So if I'll simplify, 3x as it is minus 5 plus 2 becomes minus 3. C part. Given also that f inverse of g of x is x plus 3 upon 3, solve f inverse of g of x is equal to g inverse of f of x. They have given one part. We already found out the second part in the second part, and we need to equate them. So I'm writing that condition as it is. F inverse of g of x, they have given x plus 3 upon 3, writing here. And g inverse of f of x I got, that is 3x minus 3, writing here. Multiplying both sides by 3. If I'll multiply here by 3, 3 and 3 get cancelled. X plus 3 is equal to 3 times x minus 3. So x plus 3 is equal to 3 times 3x is 9x, and 3 times minus 3 is minus 9. Take x terms together, non-x terms together. So I am taking x on this side, minus 9 on the other side. Minus 9 becomes on the other side 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. 9x minus x becomes 8x. Divide both sides by 8. 8x upon 8. 8x upon 8 becomes what? X. 12 upon 8 becomes 12 upon 8 becomes 3 upon 2. So this is the answer for x is equal to 3 by 2 for f inverse of g of x is equal to g inverse of f of x. Now h of x is equal to f of x upon g of x, where x you cannot take as 2. Why? There is a reason. Now they said sketch the graph of h from minus 3 to 7 and minus 2 to plus 8. This is the old question, 2006. That time paper 2 or paper 1 was allowed to use a calculator. But now if the same question they ask, they will not give the domain. They will just ask to show the sketch the rational function. So that is why I copied down this diagram as it is. Whenever you do the rational function, please remember that first you need to find out the horizontal asymptote, vertical asymptote. My f of x is 3x minus 5. G of x is x minus 2. So if I'll rewrite down this function, this becomes what? H of x is equal to 3x minus 5 upon x minus 2. First you equate denominator to 0. Because if denominator becomes 0, the function does not exist. So what is the denominator? X minus 2. If I equate to 0, it becomes x is equal to 2. So you show this vertical asymptote by x is equal to 2. Then your function is 3x minus 5 upon x minus 2. Horizontal asymptote in this case is the x coefficient. What is the x coefficient here? 3 and here 1. So 3 upon 1 is 3. Y is equal to 3 upon 1 is 3. So y is equal to 3 is your horizontal asymptote. So these are basically your new vertical axis and new horizontal axis. Okay. Now, if you will take any value more than 2, say 3, I will see that my graph is coming somewhere here. So this means what? One point is here. So I will just sketch the graph or do not touch the asymptote. The other part of the graph will come exactly opposite. Show here, do not touch the asymptote. That's it. Now next one, the expression 3x minus 5 over x minus 2, that is h of x, may be also written in the form of 3 plus 1 upon x minus 2. Use this answer to the following: integration of h of x. Now we are introducing integration. Find integration of h of x, that means 3 plus 1 upon x minus 2. I am writing in a bracket. Integration of 3 is 3x because constant integration is constant into x. Integration of 1 upon x minus 2 is ln of x minus 2 upon x coefficient, that is 1. Basically anything divided by 1 is the same term, so ln of x minus 2. And it's an indefinite integration, so I'm writing plus c. That's it. That is the answer of first part. But now they say, hence in the bold letters, calculate the exact value of h of x from integration 3 to 5. Exact means what? Without decimals. Okay. So I'm writing the same. I already know the integration. Don't write c because I know the limits now. So integration of 3x plus, integration of 3 plus 1 upon x minus 2 is 3x plus ln of x minus 2. When you take integration, do not show the integration. Write down bracket, write down upper limit and lower limit behind the bracket. Now substitute upper limit, substitute lower limit, middle sign is minus. Substitute upper limit, 5 times 3 plus ln of 5 minus 2 minus 3 times 3 plus ln of 3 minus 2. 5 times 3 is 15, ln of 3 minus 3 times 3 is 9, ln of 1. ln 1 I know that it is equal to 0, so I am cancelling that. 15 minus 9 is 6, ln 3 is ln 3, that is my answer. Next part, on your sketch, shade the region whose area represent from 3 to 5. So we already have this one. 3 is coming here, 5 is coming here. So I will just sketch this diagram. That's it. This is my diagram. Thank you.